Welcome back. Let me get that straight there. Just trying to get that straight. All right. So I'm back. Happy World Card Making Day, everyone. I got my little blackboard back behind me that has all of the new designer series paper that was out of the annual catalog. It's something that I did back in June, but some of those we've had some new ones since we had a mini catalog come out. So if you're jumping on, just say hello, and we're going to actually go ahead and get started. So but if you missed the introduction about an hour and a half ago, you can just go back and watch the replay. But we're just kicking off World Card Making Day in 2020, and we're going to be celebrating all day, making some really simple, cute cards, but we're going to be showcasing all of the designer series paper that's on sale. So let's go ahead and get started. That way when I point the camera down, you can actually see everything and read everything, and it's not backwards if I show it here to you here. So let's go ahead and get this camera turned around. It's a nice bright sunny day, and I want to make sure that I can see and that you can see. There's my name, Barbara Ragsdale, and there is my Stampin' Up website. Get this moved over just a little bit more. There we go. And then at the same time, our World Card Making Day host code, which essentially is the monthly host code for the month of October. So if you order, hey Jessica, if you order $25 or more from my website, then you're going to get a free kit in order to make the October monthly special, which is all in good taste. Sorry, I was trying to think of the sweet collection. So if you place an order for any of the paper or supplies that you see today, then just trying to get this up a little bit more here. Then if you place an order on my website, you can earn a free kit. And if you don't want to type that in, if you want to zoom in on your camera and do the scan the QR code, you are certainly welcome to do that as well. I know that's probably easier for some people. Just put your camera up to it, and your camera will pick up the code, and it'll take you straight to my website. So I know that's probably a new feature, so I'm starting to enjoy using those codes. So but I went ahead and put both, but there's your host code right there. And so the first card that we're going to be showcasing is using the well, let me back up. In the beginning, I told you I was going to be using one stamp set, and I'm going to be using Best Year. It's a cling stamp set, and it is clear. It's not the photopolymer, it's clear, and this stamp set is $20, and we're going to be using this. I'm going to be duplicating a couple of the greetings, but this is the one I'm going to be using for all of the cards today. And then I'm also going to be using our Stitch So Sweetly dies. And these dies are 32. And as you can tell, there are just lots of dies that come with it. So they're all loose because I've been using them. They glue down to this piece of strip down here. But hi, Bonnie. Thank you for joining. So these are the two things that I'm going to be using. Some of them may not have dies. I just wanted to keep them simple. And then for every card, I went and chose a ribbon. I think there's only one card that I'm not going to use any ribbon on. So this is the stamp set, and those are the dies. There's our host code. Let me show you this paper. This Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. Look at that. Look at all those colors. Let me get that fanned out there. These come in 12 by 12 sheets, and I've just cut them down to 6 by 6s, and look at the colors. And that's just one side. There's two sheets of every design, and on the flip side of every design, you've got these colors. Pretty. Lots of colors in our product line that will coordinate as far as cardstock. But the ones I'm going to be using today are Get my little supplies out. Everything's already cut, so I'm not going to be doing any die cutting or anything like that. We're going to be using Bermuda Bay, which is one of my favorites. We're going to be using this sheet from that set. And then we've got some Nida Navy, and then we also have some Whisper White. And then I went ahead and die cut one of these die cuts out from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Hi, Veronica. And on a normal day, the designer series paper is $11.50, but for the special, it's only $9.78 for a 12 by 12 pack. And don't forget, if you're demonstrators, if you're a demonstrator watching, utilize that 20 or 25% discount, and you can shop at 35 or 40%. So that's another thing. If you're not a demonstrator and you're watching, and you've ever been interested in purchasing the kit, this is the perfect time to purchase a kit, because at this point, after you purchase your kit, you can also shop with an additional 20% off the 15% off prices right now. So, and the ribbon I chose for this one is from the Flowers for Every Season combo pack, and it's a white linen ribbon, and it's so pretty. It's so soft too. There's another one that's softer, but this one's pretty soft, so I wanted to put that one with this one. So let's go ahead and get our stamping going. I also have a sheet for the inside there. And we're going to be using Nida Navy. And for this particular stamp, we're going to be using the You Did It greeting there. So let me just ink that up. I'm going to put that right in the middle. It's a little on the high side, but I'm not exactly right over my camera. And then today I'm going to be using our Tombow glue, just because it's going to be easier. I can do this number. I don't have to fool with the seal. And then we're going to put that on our front. It's not the normal card base front, because I wanted to show some more Bermuda Bay around the edge, but at least with the glue, it gives you some wiggle room, so if it wasn't on quite straight, you can still move it. And then let me get this piece of Whisper White on here. See if I can pick that up without getting glue on my hands. Well, maybe not. All right. And before I put this piece down, oops, when I post the card, I will post the measurements, because I didn't write the measurements down here. But before I put this piece down right here, I'm actually going to put some ribbon. And so I'm going to put some adhesive on the back sides just right there, so that I can cut a piece of ribbon. Let me get a good length there. And then this is what we're going to do here. I'm going to fold it over just to make sure it catches on the back end, and then I'm going to fold that piece over right there. And then looking for my dimensionals. There we go. Let's get some dimensionals on the back of that. I'm going to put one on every corner. If I get this off my nail. These little things got some good stick to them. I have to go find my bigger ones. I'd rather use a bigger one, but this one will work. Put one in the middle since they're small. Oops. There we go. And then we have our little adhesive backings. And then we are going to float this on the front here. Get that in the middle there. And I'm going to put some more on the back of this. Those off. And then I'm going to stick that right in the middle. And I'm going to get some more of my ribbon. Just going to go ahead and cut a piece because I I can trim it down later. And I'm going to run that through the back. Through that way. My cleaning lady's here, can you tell? I forgot she was showing up today too, so I'm sorry about the vacuum cleaner, guys. Alright. I probably should have put that ribbon up just a little higher. But let me get something. I want to put something there. I want to dress that piece up a little bit. I wasn't planning on using any rhinestones, but I think I will on this one. So let's use one of these. These are actually our gilded gems. Let's put one of those in the middle there. I like having something in the middle of my bows, so we're just going to do it with that. And then let me get some adhesive on the back of this. Sorry about the vacuum cleaner, guys. I didn't realize it was going to be that loud. I don't know if it's loud on your end, but goodness. I told her it was okay to be in there. Besides, who really wants to clean on a day like this? It's beautiful out there. So there you go. That's card number 1. Just super simple. Nothing fancy. Hi, Dawn. Glad you could join us. So that's card number 1 using the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in a second card because we have lots of cards that we're making today. And the next one is 'Tis the Season Designer Series paper, which these do come in 6x6, not 12x12 packs, but you get 48 sheets and there's 12 designs of each sheet. And then you can see that side. And then when you flip it over, you've got all these other pretty designs. So there's so many things you can do with this paper. This is a Christmas paper. And so I've got this out, and I'm going to use Garden Green to put this card together. So let's get this piece down. At some point that vacuum cleaner will go off. There we go. And then we're going to put these two pieces down. It doesn't really matter which one goes on what side, but you can see there's another side there, but I want that side. So let's get some adhesive down. Now if you're making cards today, post them. We want to see what you're doing and how you're celebrating World Card Making Day today. So there, I just moved that a little bit since I have some glue. Oops. Get some there. I'm used to using seal, but this is working just fine too. And then we're going to put this strip of Garden Green. Oh, by the way, this cardstock is Garden Green that I'm using, which coordinates with the ink. Oh, good, it stopped. Let's see. Okay, so let's get that over there. I'll press that down. And then let's do our stamping. So for this one, where's my sentiment? We're going to be using Warm Wishes for a Happy Christmas. Get that on there. By the way, Emma did not show up. She's going to show up tomorrow because her mom forgot about today, which was okay. Gave me a little extra time to get ready. I'm just making sure I have good coverage on that. I think I do. We're going to find out. Let's see if I can get that over a little bit. Get directly on there. Oh yes, perfect. Oh, I forgot what I I was supposed to do too on the other card. I'll go back and do it, but I want to stamp it on the back. You make it, claim it, own it, put your mark on it. And then we're going to put some more adhesives on the back of this. I really need to go find my big ones for the next demo. That. We're going to set that off to the side. And then the ribbon that I'm using for this one is our braided linen trim that is in real red, which coordinates with this red that's in this paper here. And we're just going to make a bow on this one. Just going to make a bow. Get that pulled tight a little bit. Get that cut off. And then I'm going to put this on with some glue dots. Oops. Now I'm in between. I'm going to go and do a supply list. So let's just put that right there. Ooh, that's sticky. And there you go. Warm wishes for a happy Christmas using the 'Tis the Season Designer Series paper and the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. Both of them on sale. By the way, the 'Tis the Season normally is $11.50, but on sale it's also $9.78 as well. So if you like any of those papers, you can go straight to my website. You can scan the QR code. It'll take you straight there and place those orders. Or if you want to wait till the end of the day, maybe you see some other papers you would love to have and stock up on, this is the time. And don't forget, demonstrators, if you are a demonstrator and you get a 20 or 25% discount, you can actually purchase these papers at 35 to 40% off. So take advantage of those discounts, and we will see you guys in probably about 45 minutes. All right, bye-bye.